Hello everyone. Hello everyone. I'm audible. Hello guys. Am I audible to you? Hello everyone. Hello. Guys, quickly write in the chat. Am I audible or not? Come on, guys. Great. Hello everyone. Hello. Good evening. So yes, am I audible? Great. So welcome. First of all, welcome to this amazing 5-day bootcamp. That is Python 0 to Hero Bootcamp. In this bootcamp, we will be starting with the basics of Python and the basics of machine learning as well. And at the end of this bootcamp, 5-day bootcamp, we will be going to make a small project on machine learning as well. Okay, and the project will be properly deployed project. Okay, so that you guys can also add that project in your resume. And this bootcamp will give you a very basic and but good foundation for, you can say, Python and both machine learning. Yes, certificates will be free, but you guys must have to firstly like attend all the lectures and fill up all the attendance form. Okay, and the attendance form will be shared within the live chat at the end of the bootcamp, day one. Okay, like after each and every day, the so attendance link will be shared. Hello. So let's wait for 1 minute more, 1 or 2 more minutes, so that everyone can join, and then we will start with the session. The lecture will be 1 hour to like 1 hour 15 minutes long. Okay, so like it will be over till 8:15 or 8:20. So we will practice the code on Google Colab. Okay, side you guys can also practice the code Colab. Okay, so let's begin, guys. So first of all, let me just share my screen. Okay, just give me a second. And is my screen visible, guys? Yes, the video will be available on YouTube so that you can watch anytime. But the attendance link will be closed within 15 to 20 minutes or 30 minutes. So try to be active and fill the attendance form that will be shared at the end of the day one. So great. My screen is visible. Let's quickly start the bootcamp. So firstly, I will give you a basic overview of the bootcamp. Okay. So today, this is a Python 0 to Hero Bootcamp. Okay. So firstly, in day one, we will be seeing the basics of Python and machine learning. Okay. because the project that we are going to make at the end is a, we can say, machine learning project. Okay, so you will get a very basic idea of what is Python and machine learning in the day one. So the day one will be kind of half theory and half practical. Okay, so this basics of machine learning part will be theoretical part, and this basics of Python will be practical part. So if you guys want to do the practical portion side by side, you guys can. Okay. Then day two. In the day two of this bootcamp, we will be seeing the important libraries of Python. We will be seeing the important libraries of Python, that is NumPy, Pandas, and we will also take a little overview of the library Matplotlib. Now, sir, what are these libraries? So basically, NumPy and Pandas, both of these libraries are very much useful whenever we are dealing with, we can say, data sets. Okay, whenever we are dealing with data sets. And this matplotlib over here, this library is very much useful in the case of data analysis. Okay, like whenever we want to like extract some kind of information from any kind of data set, or whenever we have to make some graphs or pictocharts and everything, we will be using this matplotlib. Okay, so this will be used in data analysis. So the basics of these libraries is very much important to understand the concepts of machine learning and the Python. Okay, sir. Then in day three, we will be seeing some of the important models of machine learning. Okay. We will be seeing some of the important models of machine learning. Okay, like the project that we are going to make is kind of a regression, okay, model. So we will be going to see the regression models only. Okay, right now don't like just right now just understand this. We are going to make a project that is regression model. Okay, I will tell you in detail what is regression and classification and everything. All of this will be there in this day one of the bootcamp. Then day four. In day four, we will try to implement the model. Okay. We will try to implement our model. And in the day five of this bootcamp, we will fine tune our model, and deploy it, so that you guys can also deploy your own models and then add them in your resume. Is this clear, guys? The basic overview of all the 5 days of this bootcamp. If everything is clear, write clear in the chat quickly. So great. Everything is clear till now. Nice. So this is the basic overview of all 5 days. So let's begin with the day one of this bootcamp. Okay, sir. In day one, what we have to do? We have to cover 2 topics. That is basics of Python. We have to cover 2 topics. That is basics of Python and machine learning. So this basics of machine learning portion is the theoretical portion, and basics of Python is the practical portion in today's lecture. So we'll be starting with basics of machine learning first of all. Okay, so let's begin with basics of machine learning. So before moving to the machine learning part, I'm going to draw an diagram over here. Okay, you guys must have heard of AI, right? Like in almost each and every term nowadays, AI is included. Like AI agents, AI machines, and everything. AI image generator, video generator, everything is related to AI nowadays. Okay. So, sir, what is AI first of all? AI is artificial intelligence. Okay. So, you guys must have a basic idea of what is AI. Like, whenever we are using the machines, like, whenever the machine is doing the work by itself, like you have seen many robots, right? So robots take action on their themselves. Okay, so AI stands for artificial intelligence, and nowadays AI is very much famous topic. So the topic that we have to cover, that is machine learning, is a subset of AI. So like AI is the superset and machine learning is a subset of AI. Then there is a subset of machine learning as well, that is DL. So now what is DL over here? DL is deep learning. But we will not dive into the concepts of deep learning in this bootcamp. So right now I'm just mentioning this part, but we will not going to deep dive into this deep learning part. Okay, we will stay on artificial intelligence and machine learning only. So M stands for machine learning. Okay, sir. Sir, can you give us a brief definition of AI and ML? Yes. So AI is nothing, but AI is a branch of CS. AI is a branch of computer science that is concerned with AI is a branch of computer science or CS that is concerned with building smart and intelligent machines. Okay, so AI is a branch of computer science that is concerned with building smart and intelligent machines. So, first of all, is this basic definition of AI clear? What is artificial intelligence? So, the next thing that we have to see is what is machine learning, sir? Machine learning is nothing but the technique. Machine learning is the technique to implement AI. Machine learning is the technique to implement AI that can learn from the data by themselves. From the data by themselves. Okay, sir, we got that. AI is the branch of computer science that is concerned with building machines, building smart and intelligent machines. Okay, sir. And ML, what is ML, sir? Machine learning. Machine learning is the technique to implement AI that can learn from the data by themselves. Or we can say machine learning. From the term machine learning, what we can understand? Machine that learns. Machine that learns. So, in a wider prospect, this can also be the definition of machine learning. Okay, sir. The very basic, very first, very most important thing in the whole data science is data. In whole data science field, the very most important term is data. So first of all, I am asking you guys, what is data? Quickly reply in the chat. What is data? Raw facts, okay. Information, piece of information. Data is a collection of elements. Great. Data is a piece of information. Information collected from source. Okay, so these are all the like definitions of data. But in simple words, in the easiest words, what is data? Data can be anything through which we can gain some kind of information. Okay, data can be anything through which we can gain some kind of information. Sir, what do you mean by anything over here? Right now, I am taking this lecture. My voice is reaching you guys. Okay, so my voice is the data for you. Right now, I am presenting my screen, so my screen is data for you. So it is not like data is always present in some tabular forms, like these tabular forms and numerical forms 10, 20, 30. Not like that. Data can be anything. My voice can be data, my video can be data, my screen can be data. Anything through which you can gain some kind of information is data for you guys. Yes, it may be audio, video, images, information, anything. Okay, sir, we got that. What is data? Now, with the help of this data, when we all of this data we add to a machine. Okay, suppose we have a machine. When we add this data to a machine, our machine trains itself for that specific data. Okay, and after the training, whenever we will give a input to the machine, we will get the output accordingly or respectively. Okay, so data is the very basic thing that we give to the machine. The machine trains itself on the base of that data, and then we can use that machine as a model, we can say. Okay, through which if we will provide some kind of input, we will get some kind of output. Okay, sir, we got that. Sir, what are the types of machine learning? Sir, my question is, what are the types of machine learning? So machine learning is divided into three types. The machine learning is divided into three types. Sir, what are those? The first is supervised learning. Okay, sir. The second is unsupervised learning. Quickly guess the name of the third one, guys. Come on. Give me the name of the third type in the chat. The first one is supervised learning. The second one is unsupervised learning. And the third one is, yes, you guys are correct, reinforcement learning. Great response, guys. Not semi-supervised, but it's reinforcement. Great response, guys. Great, great. So we have three types of machine learning. First is supervised, the second one is unsupervised, and the third one is reinforcement. So can you explain these machine learning types? Of course. So first of all, supervised learning. First of all, let's talk about supervised learning. So what is supervised learning? So when the ML algorithms learns from labeled data, we call it supervised learning. Yes, all the notes will be shared to you guys in the WhatsApp group. Okay. And the WhatsApp group description is in the link, so you guys can join the WhatsApp group. Okay, sir. Coming back, what is supervised learning? Supervised learning is when the machine learning algorithms, or we can say not algorithms is a heavy word, we can take machine learning models, learns from labeled data. When ML models or algorithms learns from labeled data. Okay, sir. Sir, what is this labeled data over here? I will explain you in a little while. Okay. The next type of machine learning is unsupervised learning. Sir, the name is very much similar. Supervised, unsupervised. The name is very much similar. What is the definition of unsupervised now, sir? So, unsupervised learning is when ML models or algorithms, ML models or algorithms learns from unlabeled data. Sir, what is this labeled data, unlabeled data, and everything? So, guys, right now we are leaving this reinforcement for now. If we will still have some time at the end of this lecture, so I will cover this reinforcement learning as well, because it is a little advanced topic and it is not, we can say, within our project kind of thing. So right now we are covering the supervised and unsupervised only. Okay. So sir, there is a very common word in the definition, that is labeled data and unlabeled data. Now sir, what is this labeling and what is this unlabeling? Yes, Uday, you are right. If the model learns from reward and feedback, then it is reinforcement. But right now, I am skipping that part. I will explain that at the end of the lecture if there is time. Okay. So coming back to the supervised and unsupervised. Sir, what is unlabeled data and what is labeled data? So right now, let's take a very simple example. Suppose there's a 2-year boy. Okay. Suppose there's a 2-year child. Let's give him a name. Suppose his name is, okay, I'm taking Raj right now. Okay. So there's a guy, like a 2-year child, and his name is Raj. Okay. Raj has never seen fruits in his life. Okay. Raj has never seen fruits in his life. Now, what if I will take some apples? Okay. What if I will take some apples and I will show this apple to Raj? I will say, Raj, this fruit over here is known as apple. I will say, hey Raj, this fruit over here is known as apple. So what will Raj see first of all? Raj will see, yes sir, this is red in color. Okay sir. This is spherical in shape. Okay sir. So sir, if this is red in color, if this is spherical in shape, so this is an apple. Okay sir, I got that. Then I have shown some bananas. Okay. I have some bananas with me as well. Then I have taken one banana and shown this to Raj. Hey Raj, this is a banana. What will Raj see? Okay sir, if this is yellow in color and if this is cylindrical in shape, this will be a banana. I said, yes, you are right. So right now, Raj has seen an apple and a banana. Okay. Right now, Raj has seen an apple and a banana. So if I will give him, suppose I will give him an apple. I know that this is an apple, okay? But Raj doesn't know that this is an apple. Right now, if I will give Raj an apple, Raj will see that this fruit A over here is red in color. this fruit A over here is spherical in shape, and I have seen that when the object is red in color and spherical in shape, that object is nothing but apple. So Raj will give an output that, sir, the fruit that you have given me is an apple. So what I have done over here is, firstly, I have trained Raj based on my data set. I've told that these A's, or like when the fruit is spherical and red in color, it will be apple. And when the fruit is cylindrical in shape and yellow in color, it will be banana. So firstly, I have trained Raj that if these are the properties, it is an apple. If these are the properties, it is an banana. So here I have mentioning apple and banana. These are called the labels. I have given the dataset with labels to Raj so that Raj can train on that dataset. And whenever I will give an unknown object or unknown fruit, Raj will be able to tell us whether that fruit is an apple or a banana. Is this clear, guys? Like whenever I am providing label data, I am saying that these are apples and these are bananas. So this is label data. So whenever I am providing label data to my machine, we call it supervised learning. Is this clear, guys? So these are labels over here. This apple, this banana, these are labels of my data set. So whenever I'm providing these labels, we call it label data. And whenever our machine learning algorithm or model trains on this label data, we call it supervised learning. Everything clear? Then write clear in the chat, guys. Come on, quickly, guys. Write clear in the chat. Clear, clear. Come on, guys. Clear. So everything is clear till now. Right now I've explained you what is label data. Okay, sir. Sir, then in unsupervised learning, we are using unlabeled data. So now what is unlabeled data? So any one of you wanna guess what is unlabeled data over here? So I'm telling you guys, till then you can guess in the chat. Okay, I am seeing the chat continuously as well. Sir, now what is unlabeled data? So whenever, suppose I am taking the same example, okay, there's a 2-year boy known as Raj. Let's give him a smile. Okay, the smile is a little bit evil, no worry. So yes, again 2-year boy Raj, I will give him a data set, okay, consisting of apples and bananas both. So I have my data set that consists of both apples and bananas. So yes, some of you are writing the correct definition, but some of you are not writing the correct definition. So I'm explaining it as well, okay. So in unlabeled data, I am providing, in unsupervised learning basically, I am providing a data set which has mixed value of apples and bananas. I am not classifying that A's are apples and B's are bananas. I am giving a mixed data set to the 2-year boy Raj. Now what will Raj see? Raj will now categorize my data set into 2 or more parts. Okay, Raj will now categorize my data set into 2 or more parts. So what are those parts? Like A. A stands for apple. So apples are spherical in shape and red in color. Okay, so Raj will see if any fruit is spherical in shape and red in color, it will categorize it into category A. This category A. And Raj will see if any fruit, suppose B, B stands for banana. If any fruit is cylindrical in shape and yellow in color, Raj will keep that fruit in category B. So Raj does not know that A's are apples and B's are bananas, but still Raj is able to split up the data set. Raj is still able to split up the data set based on some features. So what are those features? Those features are shape, size, color, and everything. Okay. So when we group we can say mixed up data set into two or more parts, two or more categories, we call it unsupervised learning based on some features. Okay. Okay, sir. So the basic definition of supervised learning and unsupervised learning is clear. Okay, sir. Great. Till now, everything is clear, guys. Like, what is the basic meaning of supervised learning and what is the basic meaning of unsupervised learning? Yes, Uday, you are right. So, if everything is clear, write clear in the chat, guys. Come on, quickly. Yes. So, Neha A hole here asked a very good question. Sir, what if we give orange? Sir, what if we give orange? Suppose I have taken an orange in this unlabeled data. So there will be not a like big change. What will Raj do? Raj will create one more category for oranges. Okay. So it will create a category C. But sir, what if we give, like we have trained our data set based on apples and bananas? Yes, sir. But sir, what if instead of an apple, I will give an orange over here? So what will happen? Raj haven't seen an orange till now. Okay. We haven't shown Raj an orange. So what will Raj think? Raj will think that, sir, this is not red in color, but this is spherical in shape. Okay, sir. But sir, the color is very much closer to red. So what will Raj predict? Raj will again predict that, sir, this is an apple. But no, we have given an orange. So the prediction over here is wrong. Okay. Why the prediction is wrong? Because we have trained Raj over apples and bananas as well, not oranges. Raj haven't seen an orange. So if we want that Raj correctly guesses about oranges as well, what we have to do? We have to make another category of oranges, label that category as orange, and then train Raj over that category as well. Is this clear, guys? Clear. Great. So in supervised learning, we have talked about supervised and unsupervised learning both. Okay, sir. So under supervised learning, supervised learning is further divided into two parts. Supervised learning is further divided into two parts. That is, firstly, classification, and secondly, regression. Sir, what is classification now and what is regression now? So can anyone of you give me the definition of classification or any example of classification? Not definition. Can any of you can give me an example of classification? No, pandas will be covered in the next class, Omkar. Pandas will be covered in tomorrow's section. Okay. So can anyone give me the example for classification? Right now, I'm not asking for the definition. Okay. Okay, so many of you are giving me the definition. Okay, yes, fruits, vegetables. Okay, male is spam or not? Great. Cyan versus human. Nice. Apple or not? True or false? Yes. So let's start with classification first of all. Classification is nothing but predicting a class or discrete values. Okay, when we are predicting a class or discrete values, then we call it classification. So now what is a class or discrete values? Suppose we have options, okay, like we have apples or bananas. Like we are asking the machine that yes, is this fruit an apple or is this fruit a banana? So we are asking the machine that whether it is an apple or a banana. Okay, it cannot be any other thing like orange or mango or any other thing. Suppose if I will take one more example, say whether the statement is true or false. So either the statement will true or either the statement will false. So it is not like the statement is half true, half false. It will be not like that. The statement will be true or it will not be true. It will be false. So whether we can say the gender, it's male or female. So whether the gender will be male or it will be female. Okay. So when we have categories or when we have classes, like we have an option that we have to predict a value within those classes, then we call it classification. Okay. Yes, positive, negative. Yes. Okay. So like apples and bananas, true or false, male, female. When we have categories or when we have classes, when we have to predict any of the class and from any, we can say option from any of the class, then we call it the classification. Now sir, what is regression? Regression is when we have to predict a continuous value. Predicting a continuous value. Now sir, what is a continuous value? Suppose we are talking about, suppose say salary of a person. Okay, suppose we are talking about salary of a person. So if we will see, the salary of a person can be any value, right? It can be 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, 12,500, 12,520, 15,000, 18,000, 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 2 lakh 5,000, 10, 2 lakh 5,000, 20. The salary can be any value. It is not like the salary of a person can be 10,000 or 15,000. The salary can be any value between them, behind them or ahead them. Okay, when we are predicting a continuous value, like the value can be anything, then we call it regression. I will take one more example as house price. Okay, so the house price can be anything. Suppose I am taking 10,000. Okay, so I am talking about an area in which house number 1 cost 10,000 but house number 2 cost 12,000. House number 3 cost 12,500. These are hypothetical values. Okay, so the main point is whenever the value can be any continuous value, like there are not categories that whether it will be 10,000 or 15,000. The value can be anything: 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, 13,000, 14,000, 15, 16, 17, 18, any value. Then we call it a continuous value. Yes, age of a person. Age of a person is also comes under regression. Great, Bargi. The attendance will be uploaded at the end of the lecture, guys. So till then, please focus on the lecture. Yeah. Okay, sir. So we have studied the types of classification and regression. Okay, sir. Sir, can you tell us any kind of algorithms or models? Sir, first of all, what are algorithms and models? So there are predefined codes or algorithms in Python, we can say, through which machine learning is made much more easier. Sir, can you tell us any algorithms which are used in supervised learning? Yes. So algos used in supervised learning. So what are these algos? Some of the algos are like linear regression, logistic regression, and SVM. SVM stands for support vector machine. Okay. Then we can say decision trees, then random forest, and many more. So there are many algorithms defined for machine learning. Okay. Algorithms for supervised are defined separately. Algorithms of unsupervised are defined separately. Sir, first of all, I don't understand what is this linear regression, what is this logistic regression, SVM, decision tree, random forest. I don't understand any of them. Don't worry. We will try to cover not all, but we will try to cover one or two algorithms in the day 3 of this bootcamp. Okay. So in day 3, we have to cover the models of machine learning, right? So we will try to cover one or two models, the mathematical intuition and the implementation of those models in the lecture. Okay. In day 3. Right now, I am just telling you that these are the models that exist in supervised learning. Right now, there's no need to go in detail of all of these models and everything. Just understand that these are some models that exist in supervised learning. And the project at the end we will be making will be most probably on linear regression or decision trees. Okay. Or there's one more, that is XGB, that is extreme gradient boosting. That will I will cover in the lecture 3. Okay. I will cover everything regarding the that is algorithms in lecture 3. Yes, polynomial regression. There are many algorithms. Okay. Till now everything is clear, guys. Till now everything is clear, guys. If everything is clear, write clear in the chat. Come on, guys, quickly. Come on, guys, fast. The lecture will be like, most probably it will run 20 to 25 minutes more, not more than that. Okay. Okay, sir. So we have seen the basics of machine learning till now. Sir, now what is the next topic that we have to cover is like the basics of Python. So now what is the Python and everything, basics of Python? So this is the practical portion we will be covering in today's lecture. So if you guys want, you can do the practical part side by side, or you can do it after the class as well. Okay. The video recorded lecture will be there on YouTube. So you guys can do the practical part after that as well, after the lecture ends. Okay. Notes will be shared in the group, and the link of the group will be there in the description of this YouTube video. Great. Super clear. Nice. So what are the basics of Python? Sir, let's go to the dive to the practical part. Okay, let's dive to the practical part. So where are we going to do all the practical things? We are going to use Google Colab. Okay, so you guys just have to come to this collab.research.google.com. and I will create a new notebook over here. Okay, so just come to this collab.research.google.com and click on new notebook over here. Okay, sir. So it will create a new notebook for me. And as you can see, the name is Untitled 3. So I will give it a good name, say Python Basics. Okay. So I will give the name Python Basics.ipynb. Now, as you can see in this right corner, top right corner, there's an option connect. So firstly, I have to connect my notebook to the environment. Sir, what is this Google Colab now? Google Colab gives you a space where you can do the Python coding and everything without installing anything on your own system. Okay, it gives you an environment that you have to connect first of all to run all the codes and everything. Okay, so right now I'm connecting to the environment. Okay, sir, as you can see, it is connected to the environment. Great. Sir, how to print some basic statements in Python first of all? So very first thing, Python is very easy language to understand. Okay, so to print any basic statement, we are going to write print, and let's print hello everyone, and my name is Lakshay Sachdeva. Okay, sir. How to run this cell first of all? Sir, yes, I have written the statement. Now, sir, how to check the output? Can you see this play button over here? So to run the particular cell in Google Colab, you just have to click this play button, okay? And you will get the output. So hello everyone, my name is Lakshay Sachdeva. Okay, sir. Sir, can you show us again how to print something? Yes. Let's again write print welcome to the Python 0 to Hero Bootcamp, and I will simply run this cell. So yes, it's again print. Sir, do we have to take this inverted commas? Can we take simple single commas? Yes, we can take those as well. I'll simply write this. And if I will run, it will run successfully. Okay, sir. Now, sir, how to take input from the user? Sir, how to take input from the user now? So to take input from the user, we will simply use input feature. Okay. So what is this? First of all, let me just talk about variables. So can you give me the definition of variables? What are variables? Can you give me the definition of variables? What are variables? Which stores the value, great. Storage space for data, container to store data, also use triple quotes. Yes, we can write in triple quotes as well. Okay. So yes, name, storage, location, container, yes. So variables are containers which are used to store some kind of data. Suppose I am taking A. So A is my variable name and I am storing the data 5. I don't have to mention any data type like int A, that I have to tell my computer that this is an integer type. There is no need for that. In Python, my computer, my system will already recognize that if A is equal to 5, 5 is an integer, so A will be an int data type. Okay, so I will quickly run A equal to 5. And now if I will print A, I will get the value 5. Okay, sir. Let's take one more variable name, say name equal to. This time I'm taking input. So what is this input? So with the help of this input function, we can take input from the user. Okay, sir. Now I will print a statement. Print, say my name is, and I will say name. So what is this? What is happening over here is, firstly, I am taking input from the user. I am taking input from the user. Then I am storing that value in the variable name. And after that, I am printing that variable over here. Okay. At the end of this statement, my name is, and the value whatever is stored in the name, it will be printed over here. So if I am running this cell, it's asking me for an input. First of all, I will give the input Lakshay, and I will quickly enter. So my name is Lakshay. Is this clear, guys? How can we take the input from the user? Okay, sir. Sir, we have seen that right now we are taking a equal to 5. Yes, sir. Sir, we are taking a equal to 5. Yes, sir. Sir, what is the type of a? Like, we know that a is an integer, but how can we check that a is an integer or something else? Can you tell me how can we check that whether a is an integer or a string or any other thing? How can we check that? Yes, with the help of type function. So I will quickly write type of a, and I will get integer. Suppose I am saying a, suppose I am saying a is equal to, say, Lakshay. Now if I will print type of a, so it will give me a string. Suppose I am taking a equal to 1.1. Now if I will print type of a, oh, I have taken capital A. So very important thing through this error, what we know that variable names are case sensitive. Okay. So right now I'm taking a. So if I will take capital A, so both of them will be different names. Suppose I am taking 10. So if I will print small a, it will give me 1.1. But if I will print capital A, it will give me, okay, I haven't run this cell first of all. So if I will print capital A, it will give me 10. So name of the variables are case sensitive. Okay, sir. Sir, what is the type of capital A now? The type of capital A is int. But sir, what is the type of small a? The small a is of the type float. So this is how we can check the different type of variables. Okay, sir. Moving forward, let's talk about some conditional statements. That is the if statement, the else statement, and the elif statement. So now what are these if, else, and elif? Suppose I am taking a variable named age, and I am assigning the age right now 19. Okay, I am taking a variable named age, and I am assigning the age 19. Okay, sir. Now if I want to print a particular block of code, I want to run a particular block of code only if the age is greater than 18. How to do that, sir? I will use a control statement, conditional statement. That is if. I will use if age is greater than, if age is greater than 18, what will I do? I will print, say, hello. So if the age is greater than 18, I will print hello. Sir, will this run? Yes. So let's run this. Okay, sir, this is running. We are getting the output. Sir, let's take the age 15. Sir, now will this run? No, we will not get any kind of output. Sir, why we are not getting any output? Because this if block is checking that if the age is greater than 18, then only we will get the output. But the age over here is 15. So we are not getting an output. Okay, sir. Sir, what if I want any other output instead of age is greater than 18? I will use else. So what is this else over here? So if the if block not prints, then the else block will print. Okay. Suppose I will write print hi. So what will be the output? The age is 15 over here. The output will be hi. I will simply run this and you can see the output high. So why we are getting this high over here? Because the if statement is not executing, then the else statement, else block will run. Okay, sir. Sir, what if the age is 18? What if the age is 18, sir? Now tell me guys, what will be the output? The output will be hello or hi. Come on guys, quickly. Tell me whether the output will be hello or hi. Yes, the output will be hi. So I'll quickly print and the output is hi. Okay, sir. So now, what if I want to print something else when the age is 18? What if I want to print something else when the age is 18? So I will use elif. So what is elif? So the full form of elif is else if, first of all. Okay. The full form of elif is else if. So I will write the condition over here that if the age is equal to 18, then what will I do? I will simply print, say I will print the age is 18. Now if I will run this cell, you can see the output, the age is 18. So why are we getting this output? Because the age is not greater than 18, it is equal to 18. Sir, why have you used double equal to over here? Why not single equal to? So let me explain this first. So why have you used double equal to and not single equal to? So whenever we are using single equal to, whenever we are using single equal to, we are assigning a value. We are saying that a is equal to 5. But whenever we are using double equal to, we are checking the value. We are checking whether a is equal to 5 or not. Okay. So in the case 1, in the case of single equal to, what we are doing, we are assigning the value that a is equal to 5. But in the case 2, in the case of double equal to, we are checking the value that whether a is equal to 5 or not. Okay. Okay, sir. So, sir, this is clear. Yes, if, else, if, and else. Clear. Sir, what if we have to add two numbers, subtract two numbers? So it is also very simple. Say I am taking two numbers, a equal to 10 and b equal to 20. Okay, sir. Sir, what if I have to add a and b? I'll simply write a plus b. So it will give me 30. Sir, what if I have to subtract two numbers? I'll simply write a minus b. It will give me minus 10. Okay, sir. Sir, what if I have to multiply? I'll simply write a multiply b and I will get the output. And similarly for the division part as well. Okay. So this is how we can simply perform addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay, sir. Now, sir, what are loops? Next thing that we have to cover is basics of loops. So what are loops now? Whenever we have to, whenever we have to execute a particular block of code again and again, again and again, until a specific condition is met. So whenever we have to execute a particular block of code again and again until a specific condition is met, we call it loops. We will apply loops. Okay, sir. So what are the types of loops now? Can anyone tell me what are the types of loops now? Yes, to execute a block of code repeatedly. Great. So what are the types of loops in Python? Okay, I'm clearly mentioning what are the types of loops in Python. So yes, as expected, many of you are making the same mistake. There are only two types of loops in Python. That is for loop and the while loop. There is no do while loop. There is no do while loop in Python. Okay. There are only two types of loop in Python, that is for and while. Okay, sir. Sir, can you show the example of for loop and while loop? Yes. Suppose I am taking a variable I equal to 1. Okay, sir. And I have to print a particular block of code until and unless I is smaller than 5. Sir, what will I do then? I'll simply write while I is smaller than 5. While I is smaller than 5, I will simply run a block of code that is say print hello. And each and every time, in each and every iteration, what will I do? I will increase the value of I. So I is equal to I plus 1. So what if we not increase the value of I? Then what will happen? Then it will go to an infinite loop. Okay, because the value of I will always remain 1 and it will be always smaller than 5, and hello will be print continuously and continuously and continuously. So it will move to a infinite loop. Right now we are getting 4 hellos. So why 4 hellos? So why 4 hellos? Say when I is 1, this is printed. Then the value of I is increased and become 2. Then again the condition will check 2 is smaller than 5. Again hello we will get this second hello. So then the value of I will become 3. Again the condition will check. Again it will print hello. This third hello. Okay, sir. Then I will become 4. Then it will check, yes, 4 is smaller than 5. Again this hello will print this fourth hello. Then after that, the value of I will become 5. Yes, sir, the value of I will become 5. Now it will check that 5 is not smaller than 5. Instead, 5 is equal to 5. So it will not print hello. Okay, it will not print hello this time. Okay, sir, this is how while loops work. Okay, sir, clear. Sir, can you give me an example of for loop? Yeah, sure. Say I will say for I in range 1 to 10. So this means I have to run a for loop from 1 to 10, and I will print say hi. So as you can see, I am getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 highs over here. Okay. I am getting high 9 times. So why only 9 times? We are using 1 to 10. Then why only 9 times, sir? Because the upper limit over here is not included. Okay. The upper limit over here is always not included. So if we want to print high 10 times, we will be using 11 instead of 10. So now if we will check count the value of highs, it will be 10. Is this clear, guys? Is this clear, guys? If everything is clear, write clear in the chat quickly, guys. Come on, guys. The lecture will be ended in like only 10 minutes more. Okay, just give me 10 more minutes. The attendance link will be shared soon. Don't worry. Great, great, guys. Great. Yes. So it is clear to everyone. The next thing, this session 2 will be tomorrow. This bootcamp will continue for continuous 5 days. Okay, it will not be like it will be off on weekends and anything. It will be go continuously. Okay, so great. Sir, what is the next thing? The next thing in basics of Python is functions. Sir, what are functions? Functions are particular block of code which we can call anytime whenever we want. Okay, functions are a block of code which we can call anytime and anywhere we want. Okay, sir. Sir, can you show us an example? Yes. Sir, how to define a function first of all? The function is defined with the help of def keyword. Okay, sir. The function is defined with the help of def keyword. Got that? Now, sir, what is the next thing we have to do? We have to give the function a name. Say, I will give a name. I will give a name. I will give a name. Say. Suppose ABC. Okay. I am giving a name ABC to function. And I am defining a block of code under this ABC. So what are you going to define? Suppose I am going to simply print a statement, say Lakshya. Okay. Suppose I am going to print a name Lakshya. So whenever I am going to call ABC, whenever I am going to call ABC, it will give me the output Lakshya. Okay. So every time I don't have to write print Lakshya, print Lakshya, print Lakshya. Instead of that, I can simply write ABC. I can simply call this function of mine. Okay, sir. Sir, what is the next thing? Suppose I want to give some values to this function. So what will I do? I will use parameters in this case. So what are parameters now? Suppose I am defining a function def add and I am giving parameters a comma b. So now what are these parameters a and b? I want to add these two numbers a and b. How to do that, sir? I will simply write print a plus b. Okay, sir. Now, sir, how can I give these a and b and how can I get the output? I will simply call the function add and I will mention the numbers. Those two numbers that I have to add, I will mention those numbers in the bracket 4, 5, and I will simply run this cell and I will get the output, that is a plus b, that is 9. What if I want to calculate 10 plus 5? I will simply change the value. I will give 10, and if I will run the cell, it will be 15. So this is how functions with parameters work. Is this clear, guys? If till now everything is clear, write clear in the chat. Come on, guys, quickly. Till now everything is clear, then write clear in the chat, guys. Quickly, come on, guys. So everything is clear. Great. So this is it for today's lesson, guys. This is it for today's lecture, today's session. In the next session, we are going to learn the libraries of Python. Okay, the very important libraries, that is NumPy, Pandas, and Matplotlib. That will be tomorrow at the same time, that is 7 p.m. Okay, so we'll meet you guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. So first of all, thanks very much, guys, for joining this amazing bootcamp today. So any one of you have any kind of doubt, regarding this boot camp or regarding anything that we have learned in today's lecture? Yes, def is defined. So maybe everything is clear. Okay, guys. The notes will be shared in the group and the recording will be there on YouTube. So you guys can come to YouTube anytime and watch the recording, and you can just check the notes on the group. And to join the group, the link of the group is given in the description of this YouTube video. Okay. You guys can go and fill the attendance form. Okay. The attendance form is there in the live chat. So quickly go and fill out the attendance form. And it is mandatory for you guys to fill out the attendance form for all 5 days to get the certificate. And you guys have to be regular in the lessons, in the lectures. Okay. So thanks a lot, guys, for joining today's session. We'll meet you everyone at tomorrow at the same time, that is 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. Thanks a lot, guys, for joining the session. If you guys have any kind of doubt, you can also add the doubts in the comments of this video. Okay. Like, suppose I am unable to see each and every doubt in the live chat, so you can write the doubt in the comment section. Okay. So quickly go and fill out the attendance form that is in the link, that is in the live chat right now, and we'll meet tomorrow in day 2. Thanks a lot, guys. The attendance form will be closed within 10 to 15 minutes. Okay. Thank you guys for joining the session. We'll meet tomorrow.